dog pound.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone.
It's dog underscore pound underscore rule. Just like my gamer tag.
I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit it.
I can't find it.
Time I was dying and out, had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps, had to make all with a feast, a family to feed, third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now, read on with the game now, they're here with a lane now, my home second with a rain now, legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing to the heel.
Yeah, I was trying to put it in the chat so he could watch it. Discord. General. Yeah, and the football league.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. The Browns kicker,
that's
Cody
like $3,800
from First Energy Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Somebody, two people's watching it. Are you watching it, you little fucker? Oh, I don't care.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. First pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
We got 4. We got 4. SOS.
Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got, Heavy?
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
The stop made.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. On third and short, they'll try
Get
option
fucking
left.
Hill out of
And
here.
That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield
Yeah,
and goes back.
he's going. Miles Garrett's going to eat his ass alive.
And that's going to bring up a fourth down. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 21. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Brought down right at the line.
Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Kill.
Running the jet sweep, Landry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The stop by Marcus.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run. One on EA Sports.
Saints 3, Browns nothing.
Still 9 remaining on second down. A run for Nick Chubb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there.
That's exactly
Obviously,
what
guy
I'm doing,
carrying
I
the ball,
think.
but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Mayfield down. And they hit
Bullshit.
as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking. Because
Okay, go play.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
You're not ready. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
I told you, you're not running with that piece of shit.
56. Mike, 56.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. The
You know they pay
20.
me extra for this.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 60 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
No, I'm slacking today.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Bullshit.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback.
I'm fucking
He
slacking.
expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, New Orleans.
Never. You said never. Fuck you.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Hill going to try and run with it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
You're lucky because I went
The
past.
Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position.
Yeah,
as he
you ain't
keeps
drunk
it himself
tonight, or
and
today.
turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Will Lutz.
He's having a nice little first half here,
This looks
partner.
like what I
It's a
did to you
first
last
half
night.
that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
I'm going to score.
There
You
could be
just
plenty
watch.
more before this game is over.
Browns.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there
I'm
by
going
the
to ask
defensive front. They just engaged and
43
held
what he
their
was
ground.
fist bumping for,
But
because
how
I
about
broke
the
his
guy who
back.
made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Flag.
To Beckham, and it's
Holding.
intercepted.
Defense.
Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it.
I seen
But
that
not
shit
in this
coming.
case, they dropped the flag for the pass interference.
He got 29 yards that time.
The 2-yard.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 56, Mike 56. I got him.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
17. Browns 8. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
I'm playing a straight-up game. 2 points
On
are
the
allowed in the
return,
game, bud.
Deontay Harris. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I'm down. I'm allowed to
The
go for
Saints take
2.
over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
You ain't down.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
The Saints
not
gonna
a
call the
blocking
first of their
receiver.
timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Only down by 9.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, check, check. 56.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready. 5-9. 56. Check 56. 56. Mike, 56.
Breeze to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Mike, 56. Mike, 52. Kill.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 95, 56. Go on. Come on, D. 11. 93's the Mike. 93's the Mike. Bandit. Check. 93's the Mike. 93's the Mike. Hey, what?
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And
what the
kick
fuck?
is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
– 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down.
Sponge. No. Run. Hurry.
Throwing, Mayfield. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 47 Mike.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yeah, I kept pushing the timeout button, and it would at 2 seconds, and it wouldn't take it.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it.
Oh, that
short.
motherfucker makes it every fucking time
Time
from
for
51.
break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way
Yeah, and I just fucking shattered Lattimore.
Beckham, 78 yards. And the Browns get a score closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8.
Saints 24. Browns 16.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here.
I wouldn't have brought it out neither.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Now Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The 40, 20, 10, and oh, so close as he takes
Greedy
it all
got
the
him.
way to the 2-yard line.
Michael Thomas.
A big play. Breeze finding Thomas, and even 70 yards. After the big play,
but Greedy
a chance
got
to
him.
finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. And he takes it across into the end zone.
Bullshit. I'm challenging that shit.
Taysom Hill keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints
I am
now
challenging
add
that
6
bullshit.
to
He
their
was down
lead.
before he went in.
And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there.
He was down before he went in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it.
Oh, really? Nothing to challenge. Bullshit.
From that side of the ball, you're
That's
thinking
bullshit.
running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
93's the mic. 93's the mic. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, easy. Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Watch the curve. Let it take. Check. 93's the mic. Hey, let's get some.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Browns 16. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Bullshit. We're going back there next year, too.
Now this will make it into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
What the fuck?
This is picked up by the Saints.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject,
What
it's a
the
negative.
fuck?
In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back.
Okay, I don't
They
understand
got a chance
that one
to really
bit.
increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. On 1st down, Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
All right,
it'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And now we get into the psychology.
No, because I don't understand that. It looked like he tried to throw the ball.
They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
There's Garrett, baby.
Myles Garrett. Great job defensively.
Myles Garrett.
Trying to go through his progressions, find someone to play football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Now, once again, the Saints will decide to go for the 2-point conversion. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I feel like we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game.
Taysom Hill out of here.
Run game. Not successful here going for
I'm going to hurt him.
But it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
They just couldn't get it done there, though. 2-point try fails.
56. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Run this bitch right up your ass.
56. Mike, 56. Coming to you. Coming to you. Wide. Get wide. Check. Hot route. Hey, alert.
A first down throw for Mayfield. It's caught by Hooper. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, but he broke 3 fucking tackles.
They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Here's Harris to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
I got homies that can sleep with the Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like they were popping in. Come pop it for me cause I'm rich and popping in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe
He's
throw.
lucky
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Option play, and Hill will keep it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards to pick up
Why
there.
is my
Move the
team
chains.
not fucking doing what
now
I
the
tell them
offense
to
going
do?
to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, it's Hill. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I might try to go pick his ass up.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
The score, Saints 45, Browns 24.
Okay.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown,
is that what you
Lutz
motherfuckers are doing? Is playing live fucking...
Yeah. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
I need to try that.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
No.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, 47. Real. 47 is the Mike. 47
No, that's Peyton Manning.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
But it's 4th down.
4th down, Mayfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, Plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Mayfield finding Beckham, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Browns.
Mayfield with it once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They get
I don't know.
They'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And the
Oh, that's some bullshit.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Yeah, let's go. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down.
What is your goddamn issue?
Is a turnover on downs.
No, his.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3. And he fires one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Browns on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it.
Oh, yeah, he got a double all my fucking catchers.
And 4th down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
What the fuck, Mayfield?
He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 2nd down. At this point, down.
No, I don't know why he's fucking.
They're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And again, it's Chubb. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, no surprise there that he got the ball. When you've got 2 touchdowns already, you're probably demanding it in your own huddle. And you can bet this defense, though, is going to be keyed in on him at this point. And they did a nice job stopping him behind the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he is into the end zone.
You left Kareem Hunt wide open.
Cleveland. From 3 yards out. And the Browns get a score closer.
For the extra point.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot
you leave
about
Kareem Hunt open, he's dangerous.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. They knew they needed a miracle.
I was trying to make you fumble that bitch.
Onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
6 yards.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Bree's going to throw here. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Why didn't he pick that ball off?
A couple yards shy of the end zone. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th.
Hey, I need your help. I need your help. NASCAR.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist.
I got a Xfinity Dover race today.
And now, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And I've got to figure out a setup.
Add 6 to their lead.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes.
You kneel every time you go on balls.
Kneel down and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Gets past one man. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Today's final score, Saints 52.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
They just posted the off-season rules, or how the off-season's going to work. I already know who I'm going for.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
I know who I'm shooting for in the fucking free agency. Yep. Shit, you better offer him more than what I am. Yeah. I might. You never can tell. Let's do a Super Bowl rematch. KC. Fuck yeah. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Tesla drive the sauce, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. I will. We just ran in the spot, and then we spin the I'm going all red. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I love it, like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. Shake a pig, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah,
I tried. It don't I snow at bucket at your stadium.
How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a spray.
Yeah, well, it normally don't snow in Texas neither, but it did.
Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it?
The tip of Florida gets it. The upper tip. Yeah. I wish they'd bring out the legends where you could actually play with them. No, I mean like we are right now. I mean, yeah, people make them.
We're in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good matchup.
I got a roster. You wouldn't want to play with it.
Buccaneers and the Kansas City
Oh, I'm dead serious. I got a badass roster.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Bradley Pinion set to go. Boy, no shortage of intrigue in this one. And the Bucs and the Chiefs
I've never
are
played with live
Kansas City.
playbooks.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory.
I know you were.
Play there right off the bat. 64 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
45 tonight. 45 tonight.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
On down.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Going to air it out deep for Grunt. Oh, wide open, complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, 77 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs.
Oh, shit, I forgot I'm still
streaming. To
streaming.
get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
The song that's playing on my speakers are, there's a flag on the play.
To kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter. And
that
we're
was
tied
funny.
7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So
he turned the depth on.
7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yep. Now I know what you can't stop. Oh, you can make adjustments. I just don't think you can stop that play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next
He
possession.
twerks and dirks and
their efforts in the
fucking.
last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Drink some water,
because
boy.
when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
Number
for a really
38
nice game.
stuffed number 28.
41-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw.
Yep.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Evans is what he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target day.
I almost kept the Chiefs in that league. Because I wanted a Brown. I'm a Browns boy.
Third down. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
You already sipping the bottle, huh?
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
Yep.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1 yard
Oh,
line.
my God.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. He's at the 40.
Yeah, I know you were. That's why I ducked that ball out.
Way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 99 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
For the point after.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter.
99 yards on that play.
That lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
I like the Chiefs.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Willie Gay.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yep.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. 20, 10, and he's into the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, an 80-yard touchdown. And
I'm going to try something
Buccaneers
next
are an
season.
extra point away from tying up this football game.
I am going to try
And
something
we've
next
got a
season.
good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
I'm
I'm
holding that one in for a surprise.
This one tied at 14.
I'm going to switch up my playbook. I'll just put it that way.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work
on. Oh, they finally was able to stop him.
That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying.
Yeah, fuck you.
Anyway, that's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Chiefs 14.
Yeah.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Yep. Hot badass fucking rookie.
73 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Butker on for the PAT.
42 points in the first quarter.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game.
This just might be a high-scoring game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
But what I might do,
past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
Score all tied.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Chiefs.
That looks better.
Buccaneers 21. Harrison Butker to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Pickens on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations.
Tyrann Mathieu is
slow down the onslaught. But the
about to become an X factor.
These guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Now a play fake. Brady. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. Broken tackle. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get it behind the line.
90 yards.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man.
Dude, I might have to just play their fucking offense.
Through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 35, Buccaneers 21.
Use their playbook.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 2nd and 7, Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
See, no one can catch him neither.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
makes the score Chiefs 35, Buccaneers 28.
Nope.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
You were right on the cover part, but it
Bradley
wasn't coming
Pinion
to.
on to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive court.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't.
And Mahomes misfires again.
What the?
It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Jones with a nice gain there on first down as he takes his forward and call it a pickup of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Yeah, you better run that bitch out of bounds.
Go. Tie ball game.
Because if you didn't, I was going to fucking spear his ass. I'm going to make him cough up a ball.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Evans. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Fucking throw the goddamn ball.
A Buccaneer sack. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelsey. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it is incomplete.
My fucking God.
What a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Antoine Winfield.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man, complete. The 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game, and I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Kansas City.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Dickens on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a real tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
At the 30-yard line.
Now a throw left sideline. Here's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rush in. Check 52. Check it, reload.
Operating from the gun, Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And 6 at the 50-yard line.
Settle down, defense.
From midfield, here's Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
The Honey Badger.
These guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So an interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent.
Patrick
in the locker room,
Mahomes,
what
max
you're
throwing
expected to do in
distance
the second
increased by
half.
15 plus
Not the way
yards.
they saw it, not
Holy
the way they drew
shit.
it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes buying time to his left. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The coverage maybe too good.
He can run
time
too.
as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Didn't like that play, did you?
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Why? Because he threw it.
We often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines.
Oh, shit!
Is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
That was a badass play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Oh, Matthews got his X factor now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back,
still showing on my
get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Chiefs 56, Buccaneers 42.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And
damn.
25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dude, I'm surprised that didn't break some bones.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Jones, the ball
9 yards is the pickup there.
I didn't even tell you who I was bringing in.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
throwing now is Brady. To Evans on the slant. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, you better be glad you're getting rid of that ball.
The tackle's made at the Chiefs 16. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in.
There we got Spike DDT bringing that ball in.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Ryan Suckup.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. And going deep for Hill. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's going to be hit.
Get out.
Taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On play action, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC territory. Great start to the second quarter, better than 30 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Chris Jones on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Brady now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
What's all, Bubba?
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Come back again, you cocksucker.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Yeah, but you got to, man, I've played a lot better with
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Fuck you.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're in the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa
I'm not
Bay
losing
touchdown.
this goddamn game.
Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Bell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It was JPP that time, Jason Pierre-Paul, who got in there to blow that play up. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes gonna let one fly for Robinson. Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And able to rip
Come on, bitches, knock the ball loose.
Being dropped inside the 40. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Now Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And right down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky
no, the ball didn't go out of bounds.
Inside the 5. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Brady to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Brady. And that's going to be
fucking
incomplete.
shit out of here.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Looked like they had a window to get that in there, but a good job rallying defensively.
Excellent timing, no pass interference. The hit jars it loose, and now they force them into a decision. Do you go for it on 4th down or kick the field goal?
Regular. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You ain't got nothing. Mike, 53.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
15. Check 45. Yellow.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know,
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22.
So after the incompletion,
Trying.
2nd and 10
Damn it.
22. One final try for Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
You lucky prick.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be...